Clay McKinney, Developer On-Ramp Introduction to CSS for Developers. And we have just moved our style sheet out to an external style sheet, and we have talked a little bit about these rules and how a rule is a selector and declarations. We haven't done one yet where there's more than one declaration. So I want to do an example of that. So we have here the H1s are color green, and I want to add to that the font size is 24 points. Now, you've seen points in Microsoft Word, right? When you pick a font and then pick a font size, it always wants you to pick it in points. So that's that's how a lot of people talk about font size. We will come back to that later. There's a lot to say about font sizes. All right, so I've changed the H1 to 24 point. There we go. 24 points. So you can have more than one. You can have more than one declaration in a rule. So this is the declaration block of the rule, and then each one of these is a declaration, and every declaration ends with a semicolon, so it's easy to tell when one stops and the next one starts. So that's one thing. The other thing that we're going to be doing a lot of, because we're going to be doing a lot of this, right? We've got to learn what all of these properties are. We've got to learn how all of these values work. We also have to learn how these selectors work. There's a lot of things you can do with selectors. We've already been selecting things by the element name, the HTML element name. You can also select by ID, you can select by class name, and you can do more than one at a time. So if I wanted to target all of my H1s and all of my H2s, I would just say H1, comma, H2, and save it, and then go over here. This is an H2, by the way, and when we refresh, boing, 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 now it looks just like an H1, which is, that's not really ideal. You want your H2s and your H1s to look different, but the point is that that you can write a rule for more than one element at a time by adjusting these selectors. So those are the sorts of things we're going to cover in the course. We're going to talk about all the different tricks you can do on the selector side, all the different things you can do in your declaration block. We're going to talk about a lot of different properties you can set and a lot of different values you can set them to. It's going to be fun. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.